Hey, it's Kathy here. I'm with my buddy Max today, and we're out on a walk. Oh, I look so gross today, but anyways, so I thought today I would talk a little bit about advertisements or advertising for your dog walking business. Hey, Max. Woo! Up close and personal. Hey, Max. So cute. But you do need eyes on the back of your head for this guy. So, why I want to talk about ads today is, to my ugly mug now, is because today, yes, today's a slow day. And this week is slow in general. Like, I have dogs every day, but it might only be like 4 or less dogs, which is not great for the old pocketbook, if you know what I mean. It's nice to have a little bit extra time, but that's not really what my goal is right now. My goal is to build a business, and I have not advertised since March. Okay, so now we're at the end of May, so that was almost 2 months basically. I haven't advertised my business. I've either been getting I've had enough. I have enough clients to keep me busy most of the time, but on weeks like this where it's just slow, I would like to have a few more clients. And why I've been hesitant to advertise is just because like I'm doing this part-time. Like I want to be there with my kids on the bus and off the bus and after school and all that. So I'm doing it basically between the hours of 9 and like 4, basically. 30 preferably, really, but between 9 and 4. And I had enough clients to keep me busy. But what I'm trying to do now is pare down the amount of driving I'm doing. So have them grouped in 1 to 2 areas, which I know the 1 to 2 areas that I want to focus. And just get a couple more clients to fill in the gaps that I have. And preferably be able to match them up and join groups, right? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for dogs with good temperament that generally like other dogs and like a hike in the woods. Okay? So that is what I'm looking for. It feels like this is dirty, but it probably is. I apologize if it's a little blurry in places. But, so how do I advertise? Who's that? Hey, Max. He's so cute. So what am I doing for advertising? You ask. Well, what has worked best for me and what you just never know who's going to come up behind you and knock you or what. So, what I'm going to do is do Facebook advertising. And that is, I'm not paying for advertising. I'm not paying for advertising or anything on Facebook. I'm just posting in groups, neighborhood groups. I belong to all the neighborhoods around me. And when I first started out, I blasted all of those groups far and wide, and I've ended up with the clients that I have, which are awesome. So now that I can see the main areas that I think require a dog walker more than others, I'm going to target those specific areas. So my goal, sorry, I'm walking uphill. I'll probably be huffing and puffing. So my goal, I'll go on Max for now, is to, my goal is to, he started walking behind me, so I guess it's my ugly mug. Oh, there he is. My goal is to have a couple of areas that I can take for group walks. So, like, say I have one area, I would like to have enough dogs to take like at least 1 group walk a day, which is 4 dogs or less. I don't want to do more than 4 dogs, and it's just kind of stressful, at least in my opinion, or at least that's how I feel so far. What I would do, so I totally lost my train of thought trying to climb up this hill. Anyways, where I'm going with this. So there's definitely a couple areas around where I live that I have more business in than others. So I'm trying to target those areas so that I can eventually have some group walks going on. What my goal is, flies, is to get about 2 to 3 group walks per day, every single day, at least 2 1 hour or 1.5 hour group walks every day. So that's what I want to have enough clients to do. But it's tough because I walk with them separately at first. It takes time to develop groups. I have to be willing to put in the time to develop like cohesive groups that work well together. Like Max here, I don't know if he's going to make it into a group, but I would still keep walking him. Anyways, he's one of my originals and he's a fun dog. And I do group him with one other dog that I have. And he's only like once a week. So it's not like it's a pain or anything. I like walking him and he's fun. And like I said, he gets along well with one of my other dogs that I walk. And so I pair them together. So I keep going in front together quite often, whenever I can actually. So let's bring it back to the advertising. I advertise on Facebook right now exclusively. And like I said, advertising is not paying for ads on Facebook. It's just advertising in groups. Make sure you read your group, like neighborhood groups. Make sure you read their guidelines so that you're not spamming the group with like just trying to, just for your business, you know. There's a lot of them have like on certain days you can advertise your business, and that's what I do. I usually take advantage of those days whenever I want to up my client list, or potentially anyways, I'll advertise. And like I said, it's been a couple of months since I've even put anything out on Facebook looking for clients, so it'll be interesting to see tomorrow when I advertise what's going to happen. And I'll shoot a future video on my success or failure, whatever happens. Last time I put an ad out, I got a good amount of clients. So, but I wide blasted it, right? I didn't just target a specific area. I did a lot of the areas around me. For tomorrow, I'm just doing one Facebook page, and that's all I'm doing. If it doesn't work out, I'll advertise in a different group, in a different area, in my other busier area, right? So that's what I do. I find Facebook works really well because the neighborhood groups. And let me start off by saying I'm not a huge Facebook fan, and I pretty much use it for business, but I do find it useful for knowing what's going on in your neighborhood or in nearby communities. It's quite handy, and I find a lot of people are on it for just for that reason. So it's definitely a good resource if you're looking to obtain clients in a specific area. Use Facebook. Yeah, that's what I do. I've had success at it, and hopefully I will tomorrow as well. So here we are up this hill. It isn't even that big. I'm just grossly out of shape. Psh, millipede. And there's Max waiting for me. Look at that guy. So, yeah. Hope you got something out of this. Yeah, advertise on your Facebook groups. It helps even before you start, just to put a feeler out there. Be like, hey, you could just put a simple post. Hey, I want to start a dog walking business. I'm just wondering if there's any interest. And people will reply to it. Like, I find community groups to be very responsive on Facebook, and they'll respond with you either yes or no. They'll probably share your post around to other people, or they might know a community that might benefit from dog walking more than theirs. It's pretty overall very helpful people. Of course, you get the outliers, but generally speaking, community groups are really helpful, and will at least give you a good idea if a dog walking business is viable in that area, and it also helps you get customers specific to the area that you're looking to work. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.